Well, another problem facing the state council in Liberia has been the continuing fighting between rival factions of ULIMO. Forces loyal to Alhaji Kroma have been skirmishing with Roosevelt Johnson's troops, especially around the Lofa Bridge. Perhaps one problem was that Roosevelt Johnson hadn't been allocated a job in the transitional government. There were rumours that he fancied the Speaker's job, but now he's been offered the Ministry of Rural Development. Josephine Hazeley asked Roosevelt Johnson if he would accept the post.
I am going to be the Minister of Rural Development. I'm going to accept it, and I'm going to work in the interest of the Liberian people so as to bring peace to our country, and so that the rural areas that have been destroyed, we can try to rebuild it.
Now, aren't you disappointed that you didn't get the more prestigious position of Speaker of the House?
We are not disappointed. In whatsoever capacity we are called to serve in the interest of our people, our country, to bring peace, we are grateful to do that. Even if it's a messenger job that is being offered us to serve our people, we're going to accept it. We have not got into this conflict here for jobs. We got into it to protect our lives, our people's lives.
Now, you say you want to do all your best to end this war, but the report we're having is that the fighters loyal to you are still fighting and attacking villagers. For example, there was a report that there was some killings of people in the Gosri rubber plantation by ULIMO-Roosevelt supporters.
Look, this report is very, very incorrect. It's very inaccurate. We did report of ceasefire violation that was committed by the ULIMO-K faction, and the ceasefire violation committee did go to the scene and confirm that our position was being attacked at Lofa Bridge. But for the past 2 days, things have been relatively calm, and that the ceasefire is holding. And we're going to do everything to make sure that this ceasefire works.
Well, people will say, let's hope so, because this fighting I'm telling you about happened on Monday morning, and a group of young men went into this village demanding food and other valuables from villagers. That is not good enough, is it?
I was very much surprised, because around the Godred area, we have ECMO there, and our people were there, and we have not gotten such a report. It was very much disappointing to find such a report. We have called on the press in this country to help to promote peace and not to promote situations that will insinuate the violations of the Accord, the Abuja Accord.
Shouldn't you be talking to your men not to go in search of food and kill villagers in search of food rather than blaming it on the press?
This is what we have continually been doing. In fact, just last week we dispatched over 50 bag arrests to our area in Tottenberg and Cape Mount, and we are now having about 250 more standing by to move into those areas. We are feeding our men, and we don't see it possible for them to go into these areas to harass civilians. And they know the penalty what happens if you go and harass innocent civilians. But we are seeing, as far as this report is concerned, is inaccurate.
Roosevelt Johnson, who's been offered the job of Liberian Minister of Rural Development. The Tanzanian election campaign